What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we have a very special episode for my friend Marie. She is currently under the weather and a little bit sick, so this is an episode for her, and I've arranged a selection of cars here. Some I'm sure she will like and get a kick out of, and some I just wanted to open up. So I don't know where to start. As you can see, I've got quite a range of items here, but because I've got so much up the back, I can't really get to my display. So I think the first thing I'm going to have to open up will be, actually what I'll do is I'll just show you these and then I can put them aside. This is a Homer Simpson. It's a pullback car, but it's just very funny. I thought it was really good when I saw it, so I thought I'd bring this onto the show. If it'll focus, there we go. I do quite like the Simpsons. I grew up with them. I don't like the new Simpsons. They're not what they used to be when they first started out. But then again, after 30 seasons, you can't expect them to be the same. Anyway, up next is one of the funnier cartoons that's out. Minions. This is the Groo-mobile. This is a bit larger scale than your regular Hot Wheels. As you can see, quite a difference in the size. But I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty funny. Thought Marie might get a kick out of that. This is the same one, but as you can see, I liked it that much. I had to buy two of them. I did get this discounted at Toys R Us on the day that they were closing. I think it was about $1.75. So, of course, I had to buy two of them. Alright, now that we've got a little bit of space I can start with, as you can see, I've got some little characters up the back there. We'll get to those in a little bit also. But we'll keep continually checking out things as we go. Spy vs. Spy. The Dodge A100. I really liked the Mad magazines as a kid, and Spy vs. Spy was just really, really funny. Always hilarious. So, give a quick look at the back. Pause that if you like. I do have a set, but this was the only extra that I had. So, I'm going to open it up. And there it is. And because this is a special episode for my friend Marie, I am opening up some cars that I've really wanted to open up for a long time, but kept putting it off and putting it off because, well, I only have one example to show off. Like, this one just happened to be a spare, but the rest in these piles are the only ones that I have. So, special episode, special unboxing, just for Marie. There you go, trying to blow each other up. There you go, the Dodge A100. Place that up the back there. Up next, the 1966 Dodge A100. Again, but this time it is in the brand new Walt Disney series. The new premium series. It's not pop culture anymore. But this set just hit my stores the other day, so I snaffled up a set, plus I could only get one extra of these. I couldn't get an extra one of the Volkswagens. That's pretty nice Volkswagen. But I'd really like to get these ones here as well, especially this one. How cool is that? Anyway, let's check out the Pinocchio. There's the artwork based on the old original movie posters. Just absolutely awesome looking van. This is one of my favorite vans of all time. Just such a cool shape. And having Pinocchio on it as well. There's Jiminy Cricket. There's Pinocchio and Giuseppe. How cool are these wheels? These are really nice. That's really good artwork on there also. Really nice colour. There's your magic on the top. Bit of sparkle. Very cool car. Put that one up the back there. Up next, we have got the Ghostbusters car. It's not the original Ghostbusters, unfortunately. This is from the new one with the girls instead of the guys, I guess you could call it. Didn't watch the new one, and I'm probably never ever going to watch the new one, so this will be the only chance that I'll ever see the Ghostbusters car. Doesn't say anything on the back. So, oh, that's pretty good. It's nice and detailed at least. Ecto 1. It's based off a Cadillac ambulance as far as I know. This one looks like it's based on a hearse, actually. Does it say anything on the base? No, just Ecto 1. It's very cool though. I'd like to get an example of the original Ghostbusters car, the one they came out with a few years ago. I will admit, when I bought that one, I actually thought that it was I thought it was the original one, and I didn't actually notice until a few months ago. Alright, we've got some cars over here, some Time Machine cars, and some other cars down the back here, but I'm just going to clear off a little bit of this pile and start with the 41 Ford pickup. And I just wanted to open this up because it just looked too cool. I like this because in Australia we have summer nights and everybody spends excuse me, everyone spends $100,000 to fix their car up to make it look cool with the engine hanging about that high out of the bonnet and everything, and then they go and destroy it doing burnouts. It's awesome. It's the most fun thing ever. If you ever get to Australia, Marie, you have got to check out summer nights. Obviously, it's a more of a boys' party, but you definitely have to at least look at it. It's the ultimate horsepower party, as they say. Up next is the Skate Brigade, Stevie Caballero. I've loved Steve Caballero ever since I was a kid. I used to ride my skateboard everywhere, and I had Caballero stickers. I had an old Pal Peralta set up on my board, all Bones Brigade stuff, and that's why I got this one, just because of the person who it is. I know everybody puts their GoPros on it, or at least used to, but I just wanted it because of the pictures. That's just too cool. Absolutely awesome. And then you get a little dude to put onto it. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but I just like it. I reckon that's awesome. No, I can't get it to stand up on its own, damn. Oh well. Up next, the Jetsons. I loved the Jetsons when I was a kid. I went to the movies and saw it when it first came out. It's one of the best movies I ever saw when I was a little kid. And I've always loved the Jetsons ever since. So when I saw that I could get one of these, I snaffled up one. There are a couple of different versions of this. There is one which comes on a little stand in flight mode, as you could call it. But this is the mainline version with the wheels. But it is still a very, very cool car slash spaceship. Top does not open. Up next, Snoopy! Once again, I wanted to open this up for Marie, because Snoopy's just a very fun thing, so I thought I'd cheer her up to see it. Give her a bit of a giggle about how funny it looks. I don't know what he's sitting on, but it looks funny. I like the base of this though, with the engine and everything. Such a cool car. Very cool. Alright, we're slowly getting down the pile. Next. Ah, yes. Hot Wheels 2017 Gold Edition. And it doesn't say Gold Class anywhere on it, but it's a gold special edition from Toys R Us. There's the back there. When Toys R Us was closing, I got 4 or 5 or 6 of these, and this is the first one I've opened. You gotta love it when places close down, only for the fact that you get really good deals. This doesn't really show much detail of what it is, but it's actually a lot cooler in real person than what this is showing. It's more like a race car, but the colour just kind of makes it all disappear. All the detail disappears from it. So yes, comes with a gold base and an X-Racer style body, completely plastic. Put that up there next to Cyborg. What else we got? Ah, yes, the Hot Wheels Grimobile. Very cool. Yes, I am a fan of cartoons, and Despicable Me and the Minions was hilarious. So, me being me, I had to get the vehicle from the show. I'd like to get a couple of extra ones of these, but this is the only one that I could find, believe it or not. And I want to get a couple more just so I can paint them up a little bit better. I've seen a few really nice ones. Fireman Food's got a really cool one in the golf colours. So I wanted to do something my style. Chuck that over there. Next, the tuned 68 Mustang. Yes, I am a big fan of the tuned cars. I reckon they're cool. They're very summer nuts. Just over the top. That's really nice. Oops. Really nice red on this one. Get that to focus in a little. I love the paint job on this. And just the decals on it. Just make it really nice. Side exhausts are always a plus. And the size of the engine is just really cool. Ridiculously cool. So I do have a few extras of these which I bought so that I can take the engines out and put them in something different so I can make my own ridiculous looking cars. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and move these things over to here. And let's just check out this before we get onto the rest of the other cars. I'm not going to open it, but this is the... actually, yeah, let's just open it. This is an opening channel. We open as much as we can. I'm not going to sit there and unscrew it off the base though. That will take too long. But this was $15. 15 Australian dollars. For one of the coolest replicas of the time machine that there is. And for the price, you just can't go wrong with the price. 15 bucks. It's just too cool. Out of time. So much detail on it. It's got everything. Everything. This is the little hook. It goes onto the back there so that it can catch the wire off the town hall. Just so awesome. If you ever get a chance to buy one of these, I suggest you do buy it. Because I don't need to tell you why. Just look at this. It'll be the best $15 you've ever spent in your life. So I'm going to put that aside. Move everything over there. Alright. Now, we have got some cars, mini cars collection. Unfortunately, I will not be opening this, but as you can see, it is full of all of the characters from Cars. There's the back of it there. And let me just have a look to see how bad it's going to get when I open it. Actually, I think we can deal with it. If my blunt knife will open anything. There we go. And these are from Tommy. So let's just get these out. Holy cow. What's this one? Big Rig, whatever his name is. And these are really cool, so you can actually paint these up if you really wanted to. I know that Marie is a fan of Cars, which is the reason why that these are out. And just see the amount of detail that's on these that's just been printed in here. It's too cool. The Law. Just awesome. I'm going to have to paint some of these, I think. Because they've got so much detail on them. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually got writing on the side of it. So I'm not going to go through all of them, so you can just see there. And I'll just throw those there. So as you can see, there's a lot in there. A lot of them. Got the Scrambulance, I think. No, that's the Demolition Derby guy. There's the Scrambulance. Or the Rambulance. So you can see just how much detail there is. It's all smashed in on the side like it's just come out of a demolition derby. So, yes. Anyway, what do we got here? Mighty Ducks. It's a Zamboni. It's a actual collectible from White Rose Collectibles. I don't know anything about it. It cost me a whole $3 or something like that from a market about 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe. And this is the first time this has ever been out of the packet. That's really cool actually. This piece moves up and down. It's got big rubber wheels. Alright, Rose Collectibles. Purple on one side. It's kind of a green on the other side. When I was a kid, they came out with the movie Mighty Ducks, and that's obviously the reason why I bought this. From a 1997 Western Conference, apparently. I don't know anything about hockey, other than the fact it looks painful when you fall on the ground and get smashed up against the walls. It was cool to watch, but I don't think I'd ever play it. I'm far too fragile. Alright, and what are we going to open up next? Well, I'll keep continuing on with these. I do have another one of these. The blue version of the tuned Mustang. Obviously I had to get every colour that I could find of it. I do have the gold version. I do not have the Super Treasure Hunt version though. That'd be pretty cool to have. Very cool looking car. Put that one up back there. And then up next, one of these cars that I've actually wanted to open for a very long time, pretty much ever since I first bought it. The 55 Chevy in black with the white and green flames and the green interior. A little bit of package rub on the top there. Just the best paint job on this. Absolutely love this model, this casting. Those flames are just so cool. And this one will also probably be getting a new set of shoes, as you could say. Sorry about that, my camera just cut out on me. Don't know why, it's got completely full battery, but as I was saying, I'm going to stick a set of different wheels on there. I don't know if I'll put these kinds of wheel on there, just giving it kind of a look-see. Yeah, it might look okay with those wheels. But yes, this is such a cool car. I definitely want to make it a little bit nicer. Just put the little bits of detail on it, even if it's just the rear lights. I think that'll be nice. And front headlights. Don't have to worry about going to the extent of changing the wheels on it, but definitely some headlights and rear lights would look nice. Alright, putting that over there. And this next car here, I've desperately wanted to open this one in a long time, but because it's such a cool car, I always kept it in the packaging. And it's the Art Cars version of the Custom 69 Volkswagen Squareback in the most hippie tempo scheme that's possible. So yeah, it just looks too cool to open, but because I want to cheer up my friend Marie, I'm going to open it up. That's very cool. That's totally awesome, dude. So thank you, Marie, for giving me a real excuse to open some stuff up. I hope that me opening all of these cars here, that cheers you up a little bit, helps you get back to your fit and fighting self, back to posting videos, back to chatting with everybody in the live streams. This one's just a very cool car, and I'm quite happy to open this one up for you. Up next, we have got, what do we have? What do we have? I know you can all see these ones sitting here. I'm just going to go through these now. These are the ones that my good buddy Rick from Rick's Diecast World and Tomcat Entertainment Network sent to me. This one here was already come apart in the packaging, so I was lucky enough to be able to open this one up instantly when I got it. The grill truck. These are going to look absolutely awesome when I get my drag racing setup and my racetrack setup going. These are going to be awesome. And then up next we have got the original Good Humor truck and the ice cream van. And I'm going to open this one up. I'm going to see if I can open it up carefully. And yes, I'm cutting towards myself. I know it's very dangerous, but it's kind of just like peeling a potato. Very simple for me to do. My chefing friends would be proud that I could use a knife so well. I like this one. This one's really cool. Ice cream. You scream, we all scream for ice cream. That's awesome. Needs to have a guy painted up with a clown mask inside there. But once again, this is going to be perfect for the racetrack. And then there's this one. I just don't know whether I want to open this one up. Just... oh. Okay, Marie. Just for you. Got to be careful with the knife. Always make sure you have a firm grip on the handle of your knife before you start doing anything silly like I do. It's a very simple thing for me to open anything with that blade if I cut it like I'm opening a potato. But yes, this is the original Good Humor truck, also from my friend Rick. It's absolutely awesome. I really love this, and I have to find the Streets ice cream van that I have, because the setup is exactly the same. So I love this one. This one is just too cool, absolutely too cool. Thanks again, Rick. So put that aside over there. What do we got left? What have we got left? Well, this is what I've got left. What should I open first? Oh yeah, that's right. I've also got these two to open. Let's do these. Back to the Future Time Machine 2. I'm sure everybody loves Back to the Future. These are not as detailed as the larger model that I just showed, obviously, but this one has got the Mr. Fusion in the back there. Some good detail on the back. Yep, it's got the digital license plate. That's very cool. Comes on real rider tyres, obviously. Nice big chunky tyres. But I loved Back to the Future also when I was a kid. So much stuff piling up everywhere. So I would like to get all of the time machines. There's a new one coming out which is the Railroad edition, and then there's also the Super Treasure Hunt. That'd be cool to have, just for the simple fact of being able to have a few of these, kind of have a proper collection of them, I guess. This one comes with its own flight stand, which is really cool. You don't have to worry about the actual wheels. There we go. It's pretty cool though how they still imprinted the wheel on the base of it. It's exactly the same as the other one I just showed, but for the fact it's in hover mode. It's very heavy, I will say that. I'll sit that one up there. And then up next, we've got 3 cars from different Batman sets. And a Peanuts Bone Shaker, the Beatles Yellow Submarine Cool Combi, and another car that was sent to me by Rick, and I was really wanting to open it up when he sent it, and I first got it, and I'm just like, oh, I really want to open that. So I'm going to open it right now. Right now. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool to see. Been sitting for a long time. This car is from 1999, 2000. So to see that it has had extra protection makes me very happy. And oh man, I love the Ford Thunderbird. I do have a few larger scale Thunderbirds. I've only got, I got a maroon version, I think it's maroon. But this one's so much nicer. Black with a white interior, white stripes, two-tone colour there. And this pinstriping is really nice. Lowrider style, so much flake in there as well. So shiny and glittery. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. And I'm kind of running out of room. Oh no, got a bit more room over here. We can move this one. We'll move that one over there. Give us just a little bit more space for the last few cars. Now I'm going to do a Batman car. This is the Batmobile from Batman 2013 copyright, 2014 release probably. And that's really cool. Plastic body unfortunately, but that's perfectly fine. So much detail on it also. Do quite like the Batmobile. I also have the premium Batmobile. Metal on metal, gold reel riders. Extra detail. So that's a very nice one to have. So this one being plastic kind of sucks, but what do you expect for a whole $2? Yes, they are $2 for a mainline car in Australia. I'll stick this one over there. Next we'll do the Cool Combi. The Beatles Yellow Submarine Cool Combi. I can pretty much guarantee that everybody knows the Yellow Submarine song. And some of these actually came with the little Moon Eyes logo from, where is it? From this one. You see how there's a moon there? Some of these have been repainted so they had a Moon Eyes logo beneath this layer of paint. So keep your eyes open if you do own one of these, and look for a Moon Eyes right there above the wheel. It's hard to see, but you definitely can see it. These ones are not Moon Eyes. These ones are just really awesome. Nicely detailed as well, I have to say. Always love the cool combi. But then again, why wouldn't you? It's one of the funnest looking vehicles there is. Next is the TV series Batmobile. This one is the 60s Batmobile, or the 60s TV series, I think it is. I think that's what it's referred to as. Nice black metallic paint, nice red stripes. I really like these wheels on this. They really suit that. They look very nice on there. I love the front of the car. I love this Batmobile. This Batmobile and that Batmobile down there are the only two that I'm really interested in collecting. Obviously I'll buy the other ones if I find them cheap, but I won't pay full price for them. So yeah, that's the Batmobile. We can squeeze that there. And what do we got next? Which one should we do? Peanuts. There's far too much Batman stuff around. I got too much of a Batman collection. Too much of a superhero collection, I will say that. I do have quite a lot of the Marvel and DC series. I'm only missing maybe half a dozen cars out of finishing all of them from the last 3 or 4 years. So this is Bone Shaker, obviously, in a really lovely metallic green. Charlie Brown knocked out. Playing too much football, and he can't play football, but that's why he's funny. Anyway, moving on to the last car. And I thought I had another car. I do have another car. Yes, I do have a special car here. So I'll save that for a second. So the last one of the main cars that I'm going to open is the Batman Murcielago. I do quite like this car. I think this is probably the second one of these that I've opened. But that's fine. I'm not opening them for me today. I am opening them for Marie. And I know Marie likes Batman as well. Which is why they're getting opened. So, where can we put this one? Put that over there. And the last car is not going to be opened, but it is going to be sent to Marie. This is Papa Smurf riding in his Smurfmobile, old school car. I'm not entirely sure what kind of car it is or is based off, but I know that Marie has a large Smurf collection and she is a large fan of the Smurfs. So this is going to go and be sent over to the United States as a get well present. And because it's so small, it's not going to cost me basically anything to open it up, to send it over for her to open. Got your little Smurf logo. Smurf hologram, I should say. So there you go. Save the best for last. I might even paint up a couple of these and put them in there with the box as well. So there you go. I hope that you enjoyed the show, Marie. I hope that everyone else that's watching it also enjoyed it. I know that it wasn't really much order to what I was opening up, but that's fine. There's just a whole bunch of cars that I know that Marie would enjoy seeing, and B, I just wanted to open them up anyway, especially this little Volkswagen square back here. Really good excuse to open up one of my prettiest cars, I should say. So it's a very nice opportunity, and I hope that it helps cheer you up and makes you feel a little bit better from your sickness. And I know that you've been in hospital for the last couple of days, and I hope that you're resting up and mending yourself, because we need you back in the Diecast family. We need you to be there to inspire us all with your messages, and I just hope that everything's okay, and you are able to pop back on as soon as possible. So I'm going to end this video by rearranging some of these cars and have to sign off, because I know this has been about a 45 minute video, so I don't want to take up too much time. But what can I say? It wasn't for me. It's so that Marie has a little bit of cheering up. Sorry about that. Camera cut out. Always at the last chance that it gets. Just going to zoom in here. Have a little bit of a pan across and see what we opened up today for Marie. And I just want to thank everybody for showing the love to Marie. She's definitely a deserved person to get a little bit of love from people. She puts so much effort into everything she does, and she's an incredibly talented young lady. So if you see her online, say hello. She does quite often post videos, but due to being a little bit sick at times, it's one of those things you have to be there to see it. It's kind of a good thing. It makes you really want to hunt them down to see everything. So thank you again for joining. Please send your best wishes to Marie if you can in the comments section below. If you also would like to make a get well message video to Marie, I'm sure she would absolutely love that. If you do want to do that, leave a comment in the section below so that I can post the link to your video. And I'm going to end that and say, we hope you get better soon, Marie. Come back to the family soon and make us all happy with your videos. So until the next time, have a good day or night, and I will see you next time.